Spider-Man today, but I felt like I should mix it up, and I don't know what made me decide to play Madden, but I am going to be playing on the All-Madden difficulty. I'm not amazing at the game, but hopefully I do good enough to at least make it interesting.
Kick your season off by an offensive.
This is the one problem with starting a brand new. I don't ever do training. I just sim it. But I'm a huge fan of the Detroit Lions. I am using the real roster. I am playing as Matt Patricia, the coach. I'm not gonna be doing the. I'm not gonna be doing a player. I'm not going to be doing a owner just because I want to focus on the games. I don't want to have to worry about upgrading my player. I don't want to have to worry about changing I don't want to have to worry about all the players, my coaches, and my stadium, so I don't want to play as the coach. I just want to focus on playing the game. I'll probably do they're 10-minute quarters, so I'll probably do maybe 2 games in the stream, and then I'll just I'm going to do exactly what the game is recommending me to do. I'm not going to do anything special. If it comes down to it, I'll start taking my own personal choice of plays over what the game is telling me to. I love doing that because you still control your player even after the play is done.
It'll be Josh McCown leading this crew in his second year at the helm of the Jets, 17 years now in the NFL.
And Josh McCown knows how to prepare, knows the ins and outs of playing the position. They're actually hoping they can squeeze another year of production out of him. But really where he'll be worth his weight in gold, mentoring Sam Darnold, the number 3 pick out of USC, then get him on the field early with some tutoring.
I figured they were going to start it off with a run. I usually don't play as safeties, but I was taking a chance. Doing the corner blitz here.
To the football, zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
On second down, here's McCown. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Jeez.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you
I'm
can
going to
have
be
that type
doing
of
the
a
crash
game
blitz.
in the middle of their defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's
my biggest problem is defense. Like, usually I don't have a huge problem playing offense that much. It's just defense I usually have a harder problem with.
Working from the gun, McCown. That one's complete to Tomlinson.
I honestly didn't see that guy that was right behind him.
At the 48. The reception good for 7.
Okay, hopefully.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely.
I honestly thought he was going to complete that pass. I was like, no!
Now McCown throws incomplete there on 3rd down.
You hear the calls
And he
for a
takes it out of
penalty,
bounds,
but
of
I
course.
just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't
Okay,
hold
now
on to
it's
the
time
football,
for
so I don't see anything
Matt
that warranted a
Stafford and the
flag.
Lions.
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy
Okay,
they
I'm
kept
going to be
that
doing
flag
the
in the back
halfback
pocket.
stretch.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20.
See how well this goes.
This is the newest member of the Lion backfield, LeGarrette Blount, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means
some yards here.
His ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
come on.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And
I need to get at least a first down. I want a first down.
The only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And it's caught.
All right, well, at least I got some kind of yards.
They'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I figured I wasn't going to get a complete
situational football
pass.
being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now are likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got
terrible,
and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
The Jets
let's hopefully do
last year, the impressive 3-2
something a little bit better.
They would go 0-16, but then after that start, they sort of collapsed. Just 2 wins after Week 5. So as we look ahead to this year, Charles, what can we expect from the Jets?
Well, I would expect them to continue to play with great effort because
I figured that was going to be a draw.
Their #1 draft choice, he will be the key to their season. The faster that he plays well, the better the Jets obviously are going to be. And on defense, last in the league in pass rush last year, last in the league in sacks. They'll have to do that by committee this year and find ways to get pressure on the quarterback.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
This is not going at all well.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Probably going to regret doing this, but...
On 1st down, McCown. And he fires
yes.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return stops just a little
okay, that works for me.
At the 48-yard line. The Lions heading
okay, let's see how well this run play does this time. Honestly,
and we said it last season, Charles.
Like, I don't mind having the Garrett Blunt, but he's just slow.
Championship game back when you were in high school.
Like, he's a good running back. He's just really slow for All-Madden, like in the game for me.
They do have optimism though because this team has been building, and I thought that their draft of 2018 signaled that they really want to help their magnificent quarterback Matthew Stafford and take the pressure off of him to produce 5,000-yard passing seasons because they drafted Kerryon Johnson, a running back out of Auburn, and in free agency got LeGarrette Blount.
Okay.
Which signals to me that they want to play a little brute force football. They want to batter some people and take the ball out of the hands of Stafford so often. If they can do that,
hopefully someone gets open.
With Green Bay and Minnesota for maybe a division title in the NFC North. And last but not least, you know they've beaten 57? Who? The Cleveland Browns. 2 teams trying to get back to their former glory.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got him half of what
Blunt,
they
you
needed.
stick
now
back and block.
3rd and 5. Stafford now to throw.
Not who I meant to throw it to. I meant to throw it to square. As soon as I threw it, I was like, wrong person to throw it to.
Defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Okay, made it. Woo. Took some kind of points there. Ooh, that was
used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration.
Pretty close for comfort there.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Josh McCown ready to head back out there. Yeah. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first
keep him to 3. Don't let him score a touchdown.
30 here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break
push them inwards.
Also,
I mean, I should have just tackled them, but I wanted to push him upfield.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go, but I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. McCown. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight
stop him here.
Bullet in there for the completion.
Don't let him get too far in.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
McCown throwing on second. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he's taken down.
So they're in field goal range now.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. McCown now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCown.
Oh, right up the middle.
Down he goes. Christian
wide
Jones.
open.
Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6.
Now we talk about
like that could not have been a more direct
and sometimes called just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely.
I got stuck on my own guy. Like, I would have had that tackle with Ansa, but like my guy was just stuck on my teammate. Okay.
From the gun, it's McCown. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
As you can tell, I'm probably not the best at this game.
Not only does he make the catch,
very good,
but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
I get sick of tripping over my own guys. Very good chance that they will score a touchdown here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
McCown gonna hand this one off to Powell.
What the?
That play going absolutely nowhere.
Like, I mean, I don't care because he got tackled in the backfield, but why did my guy just go through him? Like, that makes no sense.
Like that, it's 3rd down. Shotgun here for McCown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn.
One of my favorite defensive guys by the Detroit Lions are Ezekiel Ansah, who's the defensive end I was just playing, Darius Slay, and Glover Quinn. Those are my favorite defenders that the Lions
offense,
have.
they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay. Just do a
Protection certainly going to
here.
need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Oh, Theo Riddick got some speed back there.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick.
I mean, got 7 yards, got the first, where we were, and then some.
Gain, but a tough 3rd and 9
so,
upcoming.
And that's the kind of run
hopefully
Blunt,
someone's open, hopefully.
And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the trick.
And stop, because my guys can't block.
Leonard Williams in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
The only reason I went to do a big hit there is because that guy was right next to me for the tackle.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Okay.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They begin with a carry for Powell. And he is going to be stopped cold.
I don't really rush too much with that safety, just on plays that I feel
we think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive back.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's McCown to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is going to be...
What? Seriously?
Wow.
What? I mean, I should have hit square. I knew I should have. But come on.
Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ziggy Ansah able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards.
Nice.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving.
3rd and 27. If they get a first down here, I'm going to be mad. Like, really, if they get a first down here, I'm going to be mad.
This headset and put on a coaching headset.
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be
I just decided to swat it. I probably could have intercepted that, but honestly, I'm okay with just giving up 3 points right now. I'd rather give up 3 points than give up a touchdown trying to intercept it.
Every snap, another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And Myers able to knock it through.
Okay. It's tie game. I can handle a tie game.
Now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks
I got 4 minutes to go down and score. Plus, I get the ball at the end of the.
Exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their background,
I got 4 minutes almost to go down the field, score, and I get the ball after the half.
But their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Let's see if the play action fools anyone.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st.
Probably won't, and I'll probably lose 7 minutes.
Here's Stafford escaping the pressure right, and it's incomplete.
That was
Took
terrible.
a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Emphasis on trying.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back.
Why does it say tight end number 82 and then goes to Jones?
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. It's Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Let's eat some clock here.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence.
That cornerback could have intercepted that easily.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling.
Try and run it.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Okay, you want to block nobody? That upsets me because my lead blocker literally blocked nobody.
It's nice to give them credit.
Let's see if that's actually a fumble.
What the offensive guy didn't do, didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
I can't tell because I can't tell when it comes out, but probably going to be overturned and I'm going to have ball. Okay, yep.
The Lions on third down.
Okay, you block Wilson, you do your wheel. Yeah.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking deep downfield. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
And you just know when
I'm going to go for it.
Eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Okay, special teams field goal. Punt. Special teams punt. I'm going to try this just for the hell of it.
He's on to punt for and look at this. It's a fake. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
So it's almost like they just returned the punt. 37-yard line, no big deal.
I mean, track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take
get out of bounds.
the other team.
Me too.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And time to remind you that coming up at halftime, we're off to see the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a wild opening weekend in the NFL.
It's good to have Coach along for the ride this year, although he would probably say it's good for him to have us along for his ride.
Honestly, you should have let him catch that.
Throwing there, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
McCown again on 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper
you
leverage,
cover your
and
guy.
communicating well, too.
Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. Complete out right to
first. Just don't let him get a first down.
Down shy of the 40 at the 41. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily.
Oh, they're going for it on 4th down.
They'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Just cover 3.
So on is Jason Myers. Okay. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
I probably shouldn't have returned it, but oh well. I wanted to. It's no big deal. I really probably shouldn't have, but I don't care.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
I just really felt like returning that.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and
you know what, let's just do that.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Eluding the pressure right. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call it a game of 19,
now let's mix it up. Probably going to bring some type of blitz here. No.
First down, Stafford here.
Okay, that's what I don't understand is he tackles me through my own guy. Explain that to me, please.
They're hustling to the line now.
Okay, Jones, you do a blitz. You do a full on, like, go straight down the field.
To throw on second down to Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Riddick, you blocked.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete, and we're down to
I was hoping that he'd
now.
at least catch that so that I could be in field goal range.
Here's Sam Martin now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
Yeah, I'm not going to fake it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Out at the 11. 1 second left. So they have enough time to run something, although, yeah, they're just going to
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head.
Okay, halftime. I don't ever watch halftime shows. Hopefully I can turn around my gameplay and hopefully do something with this.
On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that side.
Okay, nice block in there.
To come off the field, not really move the ball well. As
Don't
you said,
block
not even
anybody.
get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
I had points on the board. Like, yeah, I haven't been in the red zone, but that doesn't mean that I haven't put points on the board.
And on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Flush to his right.
Just get rid of it.
Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always
Okay,
trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Woo!
It's caught.
Nice catch. Whew. That was a bit scary.
First down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch turns into
and I feel like this is going to be a bad play, but I'm still going to try and get this run game started.
And he's across the 43 extra yards.
Went somewhere with it, at least. Okay.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Flushed out right, and he will avoid the contact
to get the first
as he
down.
slides to a stop. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down.
Try
and
this
run
again.
for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Foul blow. And some room to run now.
Oh, that hurt me. Ooh, that was a nice tackle.
Gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
You caught it. I don't know why I threw it so short, but you caught it.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Okay.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space. Just
why did you drop that? Like, seriously.
Down, and this one incomplete.
The fact that that was dropped kind of
which
upset
was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
I started with almost 3 and out.
They're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. As his guys are in for 6.
Not bad, not bad.
Are in for 6.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
Oh, wow. I think I just missed the after. Okay. I thought I missed it. Oh, my gosh. It went so slow. Whew. I honestly thought I was going to miss that extra point.
And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Martin, the
okay, there we go.
Out to kick it away.
10-3. He's going to bring
Andre
that out.
Roberts now to return it. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Now just keep them from scoring a touchdown. Just keep them
here's the Jets offense now. As
down by
their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
I'm just going to put him
in the second
there.
half, you're really scripting more like
just
8
in case
to 10,
they decide to
kind of
run it. That way he's close to the...
Whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
McCown to throw on second down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson.
3 yards.
This one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Bring the blitz, which I'm going to probably regret.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun. McCown. He's got
You're out of bounds.
It's Curse.
4th down.
There, but it brings up 4th.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
It'll go as a
that was bad.
Punt, 6 yards on the
waiting
return,
for my guy to turn around.
Will take over. Here comes Matthew Stafford.
Let's see how well this play is done, both good and bad for me.
Consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing
3 yards,
well
not terrible.
and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Stafford now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Jones has it. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
Oh, no. Jones injured.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
That is no good. Vertical Y shake. So don't pass to him or him.
From the 50, Stafford. Wilson snags it.
I meant to stiff arm, and then the button prompt showed as I went to stiff
to
arm.
the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Hi, okay. Galladay, you can stay in.
I remember it as being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Almost didn't even see that guy. I almost didn't see Wilson. I was all like focused on the right side of the field, and I look over, and he's all by himself. I'm like, oh, I mean, okay.
Flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. To the right and complete to Galladay. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Galladay had the touchdown earlier. I think I'll give someone else a try.
A little bit of time to survey the scene. That's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive.
Yeah, this
not as much running
is going to be one of the times that
Actually,
I'm going to do the play that I literally just
did. The run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your
I
quarterback.
don't think that this is going to end well
for him in that situation.
The Lions had the fewest third down conversions on the ground in the NFL in 2017. What will they do here on 3rd and short? Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Wow. That was, I should have just ran out of bounds, to be honest. I knew I should have.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That one's complete to Tomlinson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays. But
4th quarter, 10-3.
Essence of the running game.
No big deal.
Back now at Ford Field. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's McCown. Got his man complete over the middle.
Dang.
It's Anderson.
As soon as I saw that guy turn inwards, I was like, no.
At the 28-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
I feel kind of stupid because I went to use the
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Never lost him with a pick. And
I mean, it's like that was pretty much a
well, they
punt.
didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
Is Marvin Jones back in the game?
Things by throwing an interception.
Oh, well, it doesn't help if I have a 3 tight end.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. And defensively, they were in
Jones
zone
is back in the
here.
game.
You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Just instantly saw it.
I think normally
I saw
we
that
talk
coming
about this
too.
more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Avery Williamson.
Yeah. That's usually my problem with
that sacks on back-to-back plays.
Riddick. You are going to
The amount
block.
of sacks that they've absorbed in
Hopefully
this
someone
game is
gets
absolutely
open
extraordinary. Let's just
downfield.
face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger.
Okay, now we're up 2 scores. That's good to know. Just because now I don't have to worry about giving up a big play.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Okay, not a bad start to this.
New York set to take the field.
I mean, I could have definitely have done better, but I could have definitely have done worse.
At their own 19-yard line.
No, not who I want. I wanted.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Okay, that works. Detroit's D hand.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Shotgun here for McCown.
That was a nice catch.
He did
I'll
on
get
the dive. Nice grab.
That was a
good
catch.
pick up there, 26 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see
Dude, I'm getting everyone on my team is getting hurt.
They do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Throwing on first is McCown. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Firing quickly and losing 2 yards.
Backwards, back to the 33. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. McCown, and a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
And another injury for my team.
We've seen good cover
Everyone is being injured.
This game, really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. And he bats it away. And it
Could have tried to get an
incomplete.
interception. Just decided.
Excellent by Nevin Lawson.
Oh,
This
I
defense was
probably should have.
definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now McCown got to have this one.
Nope.
It's incomplete. The coverage that time excellent by Nevin Lawson, getting set to go.
Yeah, they needed a score on that drive.
Back onto the field. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
8 rushes for 40 yards is not a bad amount.
It'll be second and very short. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts. And he takes this one.
Yes!
Lions touchdown.
Oh my God, I can't believe that worked.
A 24-yard touchdown.
Oh my gosh, I was like, I want to try and jump over him, and it freaking worked. Oh my God. Oh, wow.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want.
I half expected to fumble it there.
Because you and I both know.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, but now you actually have to go out and prove
oh, that was beautiful.
And looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Prater on to add the extra point.
The fact that that touchdown worked is amazing.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Oh, wow. I honestly, I am completely surprised that I scored that touchdown because I did not think that I was going to.
Roberts on the return.
Wow, yeah, that was like half of the guys on the field for me. Whew. Now I'm going to expect way more passes.
The New York set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
No problem. No problem.
We'll see if they can
they should be going into no. Maybe they just think it's over.
First. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw left side.
Oh, come on. I purposely went around his outside to tackle him inbound.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's McCown. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. Yeah, they get him down, but not before
he takes it across
the 40-yard
They need to score 3 times.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up.
Of a kick cut bar? I don't know.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. McCown giving to Pell on the draw. And hit behind the line.
Oh my gosh, yes! I have no idea how I fumbled that from him, but okay.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm gonna try
really? Shoot clock, and they're all pass plays.
It simply has not been their
night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole
gone, without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
I mean, technically, really every turnover.
That's why they're down so big.
That's not even close to a fumble. Like, he still has possession of the ball. Like, I mean, I really don't care because they're not going to come back from this kind of a deficit.
The rule on the field is reversed.
What the?
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And he finds a man on a crossing route.
I have no idea what I was doing.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. McCown now on first down. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Oh, my gosh. I've never seen that. I've never seen that penalty except against myself in this game.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Now contact up front is
there was no contact, but that's me. I didn't even... I thought I had hit it a while ago. Oh well, gave him those 5 yards back.
5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
McCown throwing on second. Over the middle, complete. It's Anderson. Anderson loses the football, and this is scooped up.
Yeah, tell me that's not a fumble. Because he got off his feet. He wasn't even touching the ground at all when he lost that.
It's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking. Throwing here. Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. The 40. The 20. 10. 5.
I ran out of stamina.
Close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play.
I want to try.
Run, 75 yards.
I want to at least try and give him an opportunity to score that goal.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending. Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. I've got to laugh
no big deal.
And I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how,
I don't really care that I missed it.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no
I still love that jumping over the guy for that touchdown. Like, that was beautiful.
Guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one. In that case, run it up. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gault. And this has been a presentation of the NFL.
I love that touchdown where I just jumped over that guy. Like, that was beautiful.
It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Wow. We only had 50 rushing yards. That was kind of a poor gameplay. I mean, we won. But it was no thank you to our running game. Upgrade available. It's going to just be something simple. Sure. Expert scouting. Why not?
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week. To get to your next now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I don't do any of this stuff. I'm bad at this if you want to be completely technical. And I always do the same. I always do cover, because I usually play in a cover 3, and then I usually, like, if I try and do a run, it's usually an outside zone type of run. And so that is how I play. So, I mean, you can say it's a bad style, you can say what you want, but I like it. Okay. So far, 1-0, and in real life, we lost to the Jets in that game. Oh, that game sucked. I remember that game. The very first score of the game was the very first play. I think if I remember correctly, it was the very first play. Intercepted for a touchdown for the Lions, and we ended up losing anyway. And that kind of really hurt. It really hurt.
Hey everybody,
but
it's the coach, and this... We're about 40
it is what it is.
South of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's
This is gonna suck.
in Santa Clara. Today,
depending on the wind for long distance kicks, because I can't see where the aiming point is.
49ers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't want to see that stuff.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
I don't really want to see their offensive line and stuff.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Complete to the right. This is Garcon.
Yeah, that's the problem with trying to do a hit stick on someone when you're by yourself. Because it's not a guarantee. Like usually X, you will tackle him or you'll at least get go into it.
They found it.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You
I honestly thought that it was a play action.
And sometimes it just happens
Hence the reason that I...
And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence.
Not trying to get around that guy.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Breida. And some space here. Got some real estate inside the 30. 20. He's still there.
Jeez, so Pete. The quick time events, the QTEs I was failing at. The button prompts really screwed me over there.
For their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
I'm gonna regret doing this.
Now it's Breida. Ooh, the juke. And now running right through it. And this is
Jeez, just tackle him.
They're driven back to the
He's already almost got more yards than my entire running game was last week.
Sean Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama. A big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he's going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple
yeah, he's 10 yards short of the total amount of yards that I had done.
Now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory?
And it's complete.
Left him wide open. I don't understand why they do. It's not like they had someone else to cover right there.
And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it.
Okay. They scored a touchdown on their opening drive. I need to reciprocate with my own score. At least a score.
Than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is
I really don't like that. The game kind of glitches. If you're not in motion when you catch the ball, you kind of just sit there for a half a second. If you didn't see it, whatever. But it's there. It happens, and it's annoying.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Caught by Jones. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I'm going to regret doing a play-action play.
Right here, and what I mean by that is
possess the ball
for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down at the
I wasn't going to run it, and then I saw that they weren't planning for a run, and so I changed to a run play.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot
Very
of
likely I'm going to go with Jones, Wilson, or Tate.
I'd say maybe later in the game.
Very rare do I go to the people actually doing the streaks.
Get a first down, pick it up.
It's caught inside the 25.
So as long as I don't turn it over, I am probably going to get at least
there will
a field
always
goal.
be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's all.
And then my blockers don't block who they need.
That can knock a defense off balance. That'll drive a team towards a victory.
Which is a
We
problem.
just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Forced out to his left. That is caught.
I just wanted him to, like, he did exactly what I wanted. I wanted him to possess the catch, to just hold it. I honestly like the slants because, Valor, you blocked.
Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
That was pretty easy.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I mean, that was a pretty easy scoring drive. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that felt really easy. And it's going to go out of bounds anyway.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco,
let's see if I can't stop them this time.
It was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him.
That was a bad.
We saw that this week.
I saw the possibility of a run, and I just blitzed forward.
Really impressed with that last practice we saw.
I know better than to do the engage 8. Although it is tempting to do that, I know better.
Yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
I am going to play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, yeah, you had no chance there. None.
Davis coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
I wanted to play as the... Dude, if I would have picked the right guy there, I would have intercepted that. I wanted to play as the guy that was literally right in front of him.
25 yards. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game. But
that really upsets me because I would have tried to have intercepted that instead of just stood there.
Always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
That upsets me. Like, beyond nothing. Like, because if they score now, I'm going to blame that one
They face a
play.
2nd and 7 to start things out.
And I mean, like, it's whatever. It's too late to do anything about it, but...
They run with Breda. Muscles him off.
Okay, just tackle him. Like, yeah, I should have got that QTE, and I thought I did, but I hit the button half a second late.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage,
I'm gonna do something
they almost
stupid
feel like
and
he's
do the
one of
engage
them,
8.
and they really embrace him.
On 3rd down, that's Morris. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
He got 2 yards. 4th and inches.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
The timing is very hard to do on the block.
Here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do.
That makes me feel good. The fact that they ended up getting just a field goal.
Then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first.
Probably going to regret sending him on
25-yard line.
Should have blitzed here.
Down he goes. The 49ers get there.
And no one was open because the one person that would have been open was in the middle of the field.
I imagine the entire time in the offseason when these guys were taking breaks from watching film, when they were out running and doing all the other things, all they were thinking about is how do we create more sacks? They loved what they just saw there.
Because they were near the bottom of the league in 2017. And able to get this across the 20.
Get a couple yards, get out of bounds.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Stafford now to throw. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is
I couldn't step backwards.
In there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Okay, big.
They'll start on the ground with Breda.
Turn him upfield. That's fine. Get 2 yards, that's it.
Just shy of midfield.
You are more than welcome to take 2 yards at a time.
Bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is Breda. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
5 yards.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Come on.
That way you often control the game.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver. But
that worked out fine. I'd have been pissed if he'd have thrown it to the guy that Slay was covering.
He thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And able to find Garcon.
Jeez.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Garoppolo now. Looking for Garcon. He's got
Wow.
it.
There was no one even near him. Okay. I need to strap down and put up some points here.
And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just
3:30.
to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
I get the ball at the end of the half. I do know that.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
If I had anyone but Blunt, I'd feel comfortable. Just because Blunt's not fast. Exactly.
Lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Like, give me someone other. Like I said, Blunt isn't a bad player. It's just that he's extremely slow in this
Here's Stafford
game.
now on 2nd down.
Wow, amazing.
How about that one?
This is usually what happens. Is
pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford.
oh my God! I need blocking. Seriously. If I'd have had 2 more seconds, that would have been a frickin' 1st down.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
Why are you not switching to someone who's actually able to make a play? That is the 2nd time that it switched to someone who was 15 yards away and had no way of committing a play. Switch to the person who's right there, please.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can
Quit screwing me over.
They did it well there.
Game.
Perfectly executed crossing route.
Perfectly executed crossing route. There was a guy standing 2 feet in front of where that ball was thrown.
A reminder coming up at halftime. The coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I get the...
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions.
Probably a bad
talk it
idea.
over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, here we go. Like 20.
This is Morris.
Work.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
Good call and not returning that.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, let's do some simple stuff. Nothing too like.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Gotta do.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Stafford on first down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they'll get this well past midfield.
No problem.
Being stopped just before the 35.
Honestly, I like that play.
So from the 36 now.
Just because I can't
10.
tell Wilson to block for me. And then Blunt or Galladay. I was really tempted to pass it to Galladay, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
Stafford. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Yes.
A good pickup there.
I couldn't tell.
That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before
Blunt, you're going to block.
It's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have
it's right there.
They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
This is going to be weird.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly
I should have
more.
just...
So he
Jeez.
comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says,
I should have just taken the points.
Some butter. And I look, well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
Went down the field. I really am mad that
The Lions offense now with a football first.
I should have just did what the coach was telling me, but I was like, no, I'm smarter than that.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real
Seriously,
this is a really
I need,
important drive.
and Stafford's
We often
injured.
talk about teams
I'm
scripting
screwed.
plays to start a game. A lot of them script
I
to
have-
start the second half too. And they're scripting
Who's my
something that they
freaking
expect
backup?
to get them into the end zone and back into this
I don't
game.
even know.
We'll see if that script is a
Like,
good one
it's
for
not
him.
going to be anyone that's
Castle
really
gonna
good.
throw for the first time since coming on. Escaping the pressure right. And it's
That's what I don't like, is that as a defender, you can change to anyone and you can change where they move. As a receiver, you have to follow your route. You can't turn your guy. You can't change your route at all.
Going underneath the Blunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the
Castle.
35. They give him 12 yards and a first down.
Yeah, Castle's a 65 overall.
And this is why trying to cover the
This is
angle route is so
not
difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside.
What the? How is that not pass interference? What the? My guy was full on running into a defender. That's awesome. I just lost. I lost this game when Stafford went out.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football.
I lost
and
this
take it
game.
in the opposite direction.
Like, I'm not going to not finish it, but there's no way that I'm going to be... I might make it interesting, but I do not see a comeback. Especially since I have no ability to run it. See? Negative 6 yards. There's a reason why they're able to bring
these guys going to chop into that
a
deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game.
Yeah, I know that I'm going to have to do a much better job in the run game, but
they'll run it now out of the guns.
With Blunt back there, he's so damn slow. I can't do anything in the run game.
On a 2nd and long,
and
it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape.
Into heavy traffic.
Are you kidding me? This game is cheating me. This game is literally cheating me. That's
at the 31-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second tone setter.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, you're stupid.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
And he takes it into the end zone.
Wide open. Wide open.
Flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to...
Seriously? How is it offsides on the defense? Wow. This game is absolutely screwing me over.
They will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Gold able to tack on
31-7.
And the lead is now 24. Gold now out to kick it away.
I honestly don't care if the chance of injury is re-injury is high. Freaking.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and
Are you kidding me? I honestly kind of just want to quit. Because literally he just goes like this and he just raises his hands and it's instantly caught. When I've had two plays this game that should have been intercepted and the game screwed me over by changing to someone who was 15 miles away from me.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
This game is absolutely just saying, hey Tony. Or Arcane.
Have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter.
No one's gonna watch this anyway.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throwing the out route.
It's good 4th down.
It's Goodwin. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
Did I just give them?
You know, they create a play.
I just gave them a 1st down.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A pretty large mental mistake right there to give him the 1st.
It's situational football, and you have to know you're down in distance. On that 4th down, any type of penalty would give them a 1st down, so you can't jump off sides. You can't encroach. You've got to be careful.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard
okay.
line.
How am I not tackling the quarterback when I'm 2 inches away from him and hitting the tackle button?
And that'll make it a 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now Garoppolo. And across the chalk.
This game is literally saying, hey, Tony, screw you. And it's bull. Because everything I do is wrong.
And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and the lead.
It's 38-7. There's nothing that I can do in this game. Like, seriously, my running is abysmal. My passing, every time I let go of the ball, it's intercepted by the middle linebacker right in the middle of the field. Even though, like, it's bull.
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. A little bit tougher.
He's so slow. It took me 5 minutes to run 2 feet.
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up.
Oh my gosh. I'm going for it. It's 38-7. I need to go for it. You know what? And I'm going to do faith.
Key to this game going forward, and that time they were able to get in there.
But how about this, a fake?
Wow, I hit the button and my guy stood there. This is absolute. Like, what's the point of doing a fake fullback pass if he doesn't throw it right away?
You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what
I did call it just to call it, though.
They feel like they've got something on. They get the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that
like,
opportunity.
Seriously, this game is bull.
25. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Garcon.
Constantly switching to the wrong person.
15 at the 16-yard line. That's good for a Niner first down. Garoppolo to Garcon.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but
pretty sure it's Garcon.
Effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Garoppolo on first down.
Where are you? Seriously, why are you 10 feet away from your... It's called man coverage, not stand 15 feet behind him coverage.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked in.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And yet his tight end moves faster than my entire defense. My halfback moves a half a foot an hour.
This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost
45-7.
but there's something about that
the hell
opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah,
I'm glad no one's watching this.
Because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Now Castle.
Why did you not catch? Seriously? This is literally the game saying, hey, Tony, screw you. Because he was wide open. The ball was too... The middle linebacker on the other team was catching that.
In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
The middle linebacker would have caught that. No, not my guy. My guy would have just let it go. Oh, yeah, he did let it go.
They'll run it here with Blunt. And he's got room. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually You've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look. And now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here. But the play is actually happening over there, and that's where running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
To the right and complete to Galladay. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Okay, let's go.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here we go now.
I have one score.
Here's Castle. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter.
You block, because I need blockers more than I need anything else right now.
Now let's go. Blue, Niner. Blue.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Kenny
I should have just
Galladay,
gotten
the
some
intended
yards.
receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a big turnover there as
I shouldn't have thrown that, true, but every single pass, not every single
This is
pass.
a defense that can confuse
But
even the best of quarterbacks
I
in
honestly
their
think
zone
that
schemes.
all of my
And here you get
passes
a
that were
linebacker
not
that's gonna stay
completed
home and just sit
have
down
been
in that
intercepted.
zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
Why am I not tackling? I'm sitting there hitting the tackle button. I'm 2 inches away from him and I'm doing nothing.
What's the old adage?
Why?
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Like 20, 180.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside
One sack that game that Zedel has.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Fielded at the 43. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Well, it's not the fact that I haven't had good field position. It's the fact that every time I have good field position, it goes out the window because of stupidity.
INT on the last drive. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. So they took a shot on
Seriously?
first down, but couldn't connect.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
It wasn't
What's that?
intercepted.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete.
Wow. Seriously.
Get there and bring him down.
That catch should have been completed. I honestly should have challenged it.
For a loss of 9.
I think you saw the same thing that I
But
did
seriously.
there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, this is offsides. If I can say hut, what the hell is this? I can't say hut. This is the game saying screw you. If you look, the line, the second in, there's the linebacker. He's offsides. If I could only say hut, I'm going to have to call a timeout, otherwise it's a penalty. That is stupid.
It's just their first,
that is the game saying screw you.
In the fourth quarter.
Like, seriously, this game has bugs and they need to fix it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Granted, him having been offsides, that is a bug. But if I can't even say hut...
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Theo Riddick.
Yeah, that was a bad call, but I don't care.
But not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They're going to look to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone.
How is that not a penalty?
Touchdown, Detroit. Luke Wilson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Did I
Martin,
just
the
kick that
punter,
out of
now
bounds?
out to kick it away.
No, it's too deep to go straight out of bounds.
And
Okay.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the
At least I didn't lose having only scored one
San
touchdown.
Francisco gets set to go
If they're
here.
still passing
and this
it,
game
I'm gonna
comfortably
be
in hand. The scoreboard
so
speaks for
mad.
itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out. But for the most part, they're not as worried.
Like, seriously, this game hates me right now. I have how many injured players?
Even with the big league.
Like, seriously.
You and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever's going to
Sure,
take.
go out of bounds.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now they try the right side here. And fights through one man.
Seriously, tackle him. Oh my gosh. That guy cannot be tackled.
Brandon, when a defense just
that is complete
off the field
bull.
On 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the
They're going to feel pretty good about themselves anyway.
But we put up big points all game long. The defense.
Why are you passing it? It's 45 to 15. Seriously.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers continue to roll.
Seriously, it's 52 to 15. Why the hell are you passing it?
At this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee.
This is really stupid.
You know, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, just because it's done doesn't mean that I can't try and do something with
They'll
it.
try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, no, because I can't get any blocking. That's right, I forgot.
Solomon Thomas in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Seriously.
Right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly
Seriously. Seriously. I need blocking. I get the Lions can't block in real life, but come on. I need longer than 3 seconds. I'm actually going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And my guy can't. And I am again going to count to see how long I get.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete.
Can't finish this game. I can't do it.